everyone, welcome to another True Crime Tarot episode. This one here is a personal of mine and just kicking in on the Kennedy files. I did finally receive that book from Maureen Callahan, I think it is, sorry, and I haven't really had time to read it, but Marilyn, of course, has always been an issue with me. She was before I was even born, but there was always interest around, suspicion around. Over the years, I've got many books on her, trying to seek the truth myself on many scrying and looking and all sorts of things. I did come to my own conclusion, but when a blind put up something about, well, it sounds like the political brothers enjoyed one last night with, before they did something shortly afterwards. So on that note, there's really not much more than I can say. The brothers we're talking about here, the political brothers are the two Kennedy brothers, missing piece, yeah, exactly. Lots and lots of things. I don't think any of us will ever find out the truth, but let's just see what these cards can do, because this is something that, like I said, it was a personal thing of mine anyway for many years. Ever since I can remember. Teenager, even. Okay, rumours behind your back. Body is hidden. Okay. Crime of passion or desire. Behind closed doors. And suspicious activity. Well, is there any surprises at all? Any surprises at all with these cards? None whatsoever. Rumours behind the back. There was dealings behind her back. There she is in the middle, and there's two people there. She is the star. She is the bigger picture. It was all about her, and we've even got curtains here. So, she was a star, but there were two people here involved here. Two people. I'm pretty sure we're going down this lane. Body is hidden is interesting. Now, I don't believe that it is. I think at one stage there was some sort of tampering with the body, allegedly entertainment purposes only, from memory of all the things that I've read. But I'm not too sure to what point where the body was hidden. So I will continue on, obviously, with more cards to find out what's going to be on top of that one. Crime of passion or desire. Well, crime of passion, yes. I mean, it was alleged. I will say alleged, but I think it's been proven many times that she was seeing both of the brothers. There is even a picture out there somewhere that was the last picture before she passed. And that was, I think it was the night of his birthday, and she had been with both of them, allegedly entertainment purposes only. Again, I haven't read that book, and I do know that Maureen does research, and she does have evidence, and the legalities behind her. It will be true, but I do believe that she has said something in one of her promotions of her book about that, along those lines. Crime of passion, yeah, I do believe that. Behind closed doors, well, we know that. Again, I believe that there was an audio of Bobby Kennedy saying, where is it, where the F is it, kind of thing, and then a thud. And this was all behind closed doors. Now, that was actually allegedly, again, given to some radio station or some broadcaster, mainstream media, and on the 11th hour it went missing, or they decided not to do anything about it. Again, all allegedly. There is also reports going back well and truly before that information that I just, said, that the housekeeper was there, and she would just have her door closed, and again, allegedly, she went to sleep and woke up and it was something like 2 o'clock in the morning and the light was still on, and the phone cord, because the phone back then, you had to have a cord. You know, it was basically a landline. There was none of this remote or mobiles or anything like that. I mean, this is, early 60s. Suspicious activity, I think that speaks for itself. All right, Emperor, father figure, in charge. Okay. Well, there you go. What can I say? Who was in charge? Who was the president? Allegedly. Who did she look up? Who did she call daddy? Allegedly. Yeah. Wow. The ruler took charge. The body is hidden. Yeah. Let's just keep going with that one. Mental struggle or illness. Yes. She was extremely depressed. I do believe that there were certain drugs as well that she was on for her mental, state kind of thing. I mean, to be involved in this kind of scene, to have to do what you do, even before she was involved with the political brothers. Her story was horrendous. I mean, the casting couch was well and truly there. I think even Joan Collins warned her about certain people. It was just horrendous. I mean, it was a lot of things that happened in that day and era, and of course, a lot of things have come out now about the casting couch. But it was something that was never said back then. This is all hidden knowledge. High Priestess has now come out. We've got tarot, so we've got 2 tarot here. We've got the father figure, the Emperor, and we've got the High Priestess here coming through as hidden knowledge. I do believe that there were many phone calls that went straight to the White House, and that apparently they went missing too. A lot of things have gone missing, and she knew something, and I think she had basically had enough of being passed around from brother to brother, again, allegedly. There's also a story that she went out down Nevada somewhere, I think, Ped Lawson's property. That story is horrific. Apparently there's a mob leader there that was there at that party as well. Again, that was horrific. If it's to believe there is a blind out there, I'm not going to put it up. Like I said, if it's to be believed, she knew a lot of things. She said that she was going to go public. That was probably one of her mistakes. Yeah. Body is hidden. I just got it. Sorry about that. Again, it is a legend. I know I'm saying it a lot because it's going to be hard to prove otherwise. She was pregnant with Robert's child just before she passed. That is the body that is hidden, allegedly. Again. All right, it's just something that came through. No too much want to talk. Again, this is supporting the High Priestess. She was going to disclose something about the president here because he's the emperor, he's the ruler. Bobby wasn't at the time, so we're talking JFK, obviously. It was a crime of passion coming through, mentally unstable, sorry. I think we could see that even, like I said, going back from the get-go. She knew too much and she had hidden knowledge. Something was undercover. Someone working undercover also assisted at the time of what had happened when she passed. That's pretty obvious now because we've got suspicious activity. We've now got another tarot card coming through, and it's the World, which is the end of the situational buried. On these Kennedy files that I am doing, and it will be loosely based around Maureen's book, there are a lot of things that she has maybe resurrected or proven that was only gossip or it was only fantasy or whatever. The fact that this is the second one that now I've done of the Kennedy's file for True Crime Tarot, it's pretty obvious what's happened. The cards are now verifying a lot of things, a lot of suspicions that I thought going back many, many years ago, decades, like I said, ever since I was a teenager. Sadly, her world had to end the way she knew it. There was undercover involvement, and it was absolutely organised by a ringmaster. Who do I believe the ringmaster is? Again, allegedly, Bobby. Not Jack, but Bobby. Allegedly. The reason why I'm saying that is that it's gone missing, but there has been evidence, and I think even Megyn Kelly has actually said it as well recently. There has been evidence out there that Bobby was actually in town at the time. Alright. Here we go. Dead or poisoned. Well, yeah. Judgment. Harsh sentence. Unaware of surroundings. Stalker being watched. And repeat offender. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not good. Repeat offender. Oh. Okay. It would insinuate that she's not the only one that happened to have gone missing. Well, she never went missing, right? But pass. Allegedly. And I think we just might move on a little bit from there. Unaware of her surroundings. Well, that would be because she was sick to poison, but I do believe some reports that have come through over the years, I think a Norman Mailer or someone has disclosed and written a book as well. And, no one in their right mind would have taken all those. There were some sort of injections, allegedly. I do believe now, because this is what's happening. Yes, she was stalked. She was she was tapped. Yeah, she was unaware of her surroundings. Would explain that thud that is recorded somehow. That's been recorded somewhere. It would explain that. And it was an extremely harsh sentence. Extremely harsh sentence. She was judged. She was literally judged by the emperor, and the ringmaster put it into action according to these cards. I don't know if she was looking for a second chance. Maybe she was looking for a second chance when she got involved in one and then passed on to another. And it's a horrible thing to say, but that's exactly what was happened. She was passed on. With the judgment, I think there was probably a lot of praying there. It's just really, really sad. Just really sad on a lot of levels. Let's just see, repeat offender, DNA evidence. I think now I'm going back to that DNA evidence of the body that was hidden. Guilty. Strength, another major arcana come through. Trying to help connect the dots of what's happened. Empress. She was a mother. There you go. Oh, that's sad. So that according to the cards, that was true. There was DNA evidence of, let's just say the ringmaster, allegedly. She was allegedly pregnant. You've got the mother here. You got the mother here. The Empress card is the mother. It's the mother figure. She was pregnant. There was some sort of confrontation about the pregnancy, and the egos got in the way with strength here. Again, another tarot card. Yeah, we're on a correct path. We're on a correct path here. One has to wonder, I mean, at the end of the day, she could release anything, and it could be gossip. It could be a woman's scorn. It may have been embarrassed for Jackie. I'm not too sure when it comes to Bobby. Bobby may have taken the rap if she had released some things. said some things, they just say, oh, well, she's not mentally capable, she's on drugs kind of thing, whatever. They could, and it's hearsay. It's hearsay, right? I think because of the kind of family they were, and they did control the press as well, and this is where I'm going with the Kennedy files and, one at a time. I think where we're going with this is now the DNA evidence is out there. It wasn't until I got a little bit before I got the energies of this body hidden, because her body was never hidden. And now we've got the mother card out. One has to wonder, and I've got correct path here with the sun, another tarot, come through and say, yeah, guilty. DNA evidence, guilty. The ringmaster, repeat offender, a body that was hidden. And that would be the pregnancy. Now that would be 100 times worse for the Kennedy family, 1,000 times worse than some movie star that they can put down, because remember, it's the 60s, females were always mentally unstable, right? And prove that she was on some sort of substance, or, she had substance abuse. That would be too easy to prove and to change the narrative. And, next thing you know, someone will have it committed just like a mother, because they will go back to that and say, well, it's in her DNA, right? They would use that. Or hearsay anyway. It would be too easy of whatever she was going to disclose to say, it's all BS. But if she was going to disclose evidence, medical evidence somewhere, that she was pregnant and she was going to keep it because she always wanted children, that would be damning. That would be what I think is the reason why she had to go. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Wow. And there you have it. I never thought of that. I never thought of that at all. It just didn't make sense to me. People can say a lot of things, and especially someone that powerful, they can have things change very, very easily. Sorry, I thought I turned that down. They could have things change very, very easily, especially when, they're in cahoots with the mainstream media back then. So why did that happen? Because of the pregnancy. According to Tarot found the answer. Allegedly entertainment purposes only, and the confrontation with the egos, the Kennedy, back then, you could not have a child out of wedlock. That would be a much bigger story than anything that she could say, that they could just say, oh, it's hearsay. Don't listen to her. Oh, wow. All right. Okay. Well, thank you very, very much, cards. That was brilliant. I never even thought of that. And, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into that book to find out if Maureen has got something like that as well, because I haven't been able to read it yet. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next week for another True Crime Tarot case. Bye.